Welcome back to Vic's Projects, everyone. I hope you're well. Now, you join me on a late December evening, and this episode is going to be slightly different to our normal ones. So today, tomorrow, I'm going to give a friend a hand restoring his dad's old classic car. Now, he's had the car, he's been trying to restore the car now for over 10 years, something like that. And he's been let down by a body shop. He hasn't got the skills to do the little bit of welding that's required, and he's really just kind of fallen out with the project, doesn't want to look at it anymore. So I'm going to go down and see if we can get him back on the horse. Well, I've known Jordan for forever, so since school, and he's such a lovely, selfless guy. He helps out everyone around him, so it's time to pay him back some karma. I've taken the day off work tomorrow, so we're going to drive down now. It's a good couple of hours drive, and tomorrow we're going to see if we can get this done. So I'm going to hit the road, and we'll see you in the morning. Morning, Jordan. So what's the plan today then?
Morning, Vic. So plan is we're going to attack the arches on the Austin. So main culprits are front arches where they attach to these kick plates, and the rear arches where they attach to the kick plates. So if we can get those sorted to the point where I can bolt the kick plates on, that then means I can put the front of the car on. So it's a big thing for me. If we get time, I'd like to try and shore up the kick plates underneath, give them a bit of stability, and have a little look at the doors because they're a little bit threadbare at the bottom. But let's have a look at those arches if we can.
Sweet.
Let's get into it. This is my 1936 Austin 7. It's a Ruby Mark II. Originally was a dark blue with black arches. It's been in the family for over 50 years. It was my father's first car. And it's one that I started restoring probably 10, 11 years ago. And then life got in the way. So it's been in storage for the last 7.5 years. So but before I put it into storage, I did a load of metal work inside the main body shell, a lot of woodwork in the frame for which supports the whole interior, but what I neglected was the arches and stuff, so that's what we are going to be approaching today. But yeah, it's a real cherished item within inside of the family. My mum's got real fond memories of spending time with my father. Unfortunately, my father's passed now, so for me it's got a lot of sentimental value, hence why I'm really keen to restore it to as best as we can, and that we can start hopefully using it next summer. That is the ultimate goal. Finish it over the winter, use it in the new year. So looks like it's a long way to go, but actually it's pretty solid. Chassis solid, engine just needs a rebuild, but we can tackle this rust today. I'll be really, really made up.
So jumping into those arches, obviously Jordan had to make the first cut, and I'm a little bit nervous watching this as this is his first time using the grinder. With that rotten bit of metal out, we set about making some templates, cutting them out of steel and then marking and bending them up. With that template made, we can stick it in, and although Jordan's practice weld pieces were getting better, we were on a deadline, so today it was me doing all the welding.
So what do we just have to decide?
That's Jordan's mate Steve. He also popped round to join the fun. And this arch that the guys are working on is in much worse condition than that first one.
That's going to be a better surface. Anyway.
Now the guys are working on a really tricky bit here. We've got to get that flat piece of metal to match all the compound curves that are on the top of the arch. Days like this really are great. Hanging out with some friends, learning some new skills whilst drinking copious amounts of tea, and just getting stuff done. At this point it was starting to get dark, and these rear arches were a bit of a race against time to get them sorted before I had to head home.
Oh yeah, look at that. Swage line in, butts in, nice little lip.
I've had loads of fun today working on the Austin, and if you've enjoyed the video too and want to see more of the Austin, then let me know in the comments.
So here we are at the end of the day. What have we achieved? We've achieved basically everything that I'd hoped. We've got, as you can see, the front arch is on, the rear arch is on, it's connected to the side sill, and this is a genuine game changer for me. Having these bolted now means I've got reference points. I can then sort the door out. I know exactly where the sill goes up and down, but more importantly, I can then get the distance here, and then I can start with the bonnet, the grille, and all the front metal mechanism that goes on the front. So having these as the reference is super important. Vic's done an amazing job. For me, it's my very first time. Had a quick little go on the welder, realised that it's definitely a skill that you need to practice, but on the whole, I'm absolutely over the moon. Little bit of a tidy up on one rear arch the other side to finish off, but I couldn't be happier. So tune in next time on Vic's Projects.
See you next time on Vic's Projects.
See ya!